My name is Sean Ryan. We're in southeast Queensland on a plantation of Gympie messmate and spotted gum. These trees mature at around 30 to 35 years of age. Both of those are fast-growing, high-quality eucalypts that produce a range of products such as electricity poles, sawn boards and other high-quality sawn products, as well as fencing and the like for the fall-down material. So it's a really good combination of species for a range of products. Periodically we graze the plantation with cattle for a number of years. They come through and they keep the grass down, they keep the fuel load down for the potential bushfire risk, and they obviously give us another enterprise in the short term for some income on the farm. This farm was originally settled after the First World War around 1918 and was a soldier settlement farm that was a mixture of dairy and small crops, and it just really wasn't suited to that. It was steep and difficult terrain for that form of enterprise, and so when we came here we decided it was perfect for trees. So you can see we're in a spotted gum plantation here. It's very steep country. It's about 25 degrees. They used to grow beans and zucchinis on these slopes. They used to have to plough up and down the hill because that's the only way the horse could cope with the slope. And you can imagine the level of erosion that occurred on these areas because of that. And what happens with the trees now, they're a deep nutrient and mineral cycle pump. They pull nutrient and minerals from deep in the earth, bring it up to the ground and then drop it back down in the form of leaf litter, and helps to rejuvenate and rebuild the soil. Another great fascinating point of these eucalypts is you cut them down and they reshoot. You can see that this is a coppice from a tree that I've cut down earlier. I will reduce that down to one tree now in the next couple of months, and that tree will then go on to become a replacement for these others as they get cut down. So it makes it a very simple and sustainable process. I don't have to do site preparation, I don't have to replant. Over time, because the trees tend to grow at different rates and we're removing them at different points and then those trees sucker, you end up with a multi-age plantation, which also assists in supporting wildlife for birds, gliders, possums, swamp wallabies and echidnas and other mammals on the ground. The bird life here has probably increased by a factor of 4 or 5. We have over 100 species of birds. So each year we carefully select which trees we're going to remove based on either reaching their full potential now or starting to deteriorate with some dead branch stubs or things that are going to impact on the tree in the long run. In removing the trees, we have to be very careful that we don't damage other trees as we cut them down. We look very closely if there's any wildlife in the crowns of the trees, and that way we're not hurting any wildlife as we go through and do that harvest.
Of course, landscapes, climates and farm types all have a bearing on how trees can be used in different ways on farms. So, join us for another episode to learn how other farmers are successfully putting trees to work and reaping the rewards for the farm business, the environment, and all the while producing the ultimate renewable resource of wood.